The abortion bill was always going to be a highly emotive and divisive issue, but news of a referendum next year has stoked flames of anger on both sides of the debate.
We're just trying to defend all life in Gibraltar, not just the unborn, but we think the right to life.
I would like to say that I don't agree with abortion for any reason at all. I believe that all lives matter. And I feel that Gibraltar is a very strong family unit and that this does not reflect the majority of Gibraltarians' views.
There's already legislation in place which allows for abortion in certain cases. Why extend it?
The bill is actually quite an extreme bill. It's made to look as if it's not and as if it's restricted, but it's not. It's actually abortion on demand, and I don't think that's acceptable.
Can I ask you whether you agree with the fact that this is being put to a referendum?
I don't agree with that fact because, like I said, this is about the baby. This is about their human rights.
Not in my name.
Okay. Do you agree with the fact that it's been put to a referendum?
No, that's all I can say.
We're not afraid of the referendum. We think that Gibraltar is essentially pro-life and pro-family. Those are the core Gibraltarian values. I think people are already understanding that this bill is not a restrictive bill, it's abortion on demand. And before the referendum we can inform people even better, but I think it is a cop-out on the side of the government, though.
No more shame! No more shame!
On the other side, the No More Shame group could barely disguise their fury.
I'm just absolutely livid that this has gone to referendum. I don't see why anyone else's opinion has any bearing on my body, her body, your body. Livid.
Women's bodies. I just think that it's actually shameful that it's 2019 and we're still fighting for human rights, that everybody should have their own human rights. There's no use in, no one can take over our bodies. We have to decide what we want to do for ourselves.
Nobody should have a say on what we can do with our bodies. To try and get the youth to understand that it's their generation that this is going to affect.
I think it's quite shameful that it's even discussed that it should be a referendum. It should just be given to us. It's a basic human right. I don't understand why it should be put on a referendum. I really don't understand. It's 2019.
I don't think it should be put to a referendum. No one else can decide what's best for a woman other than a woman at the end of the day.
And that is what we're for. No More Shame and the pro-choice groups are all about letting women make their own choices with their bodies.
And I think nobody should have the audacity to choose what someone does to another person's body.
Do you think it should be put to a referendum? Let the people decide?
I honestly don't think so. I think it's our body, it's our choice. It should be legal, and it should have been legal years ago. It was legalized in the UK in 1967, and it's been legal in Spain for the past 30 years. So I don't know why in Gibraltar we've become so backwards.
With the can now kicked firmly down the road, we're sure to see more demonstrations like these in what is already shaping up to be a tense election year.